It was an 8-course vegan supper club at £50. It was a hard sell because people aren't that open, and the kitchen setup.
We were so far away from the table.
It was really hard.
It was, yeah. I mean, we do a lot of stuff when we're getting over our heads, but
But that's what we all do. We don't. You didn't show that to us.
I'm hiding in the kitchen.
We broke down after.
Yeah.
It was really tough. We have launched a range of Malaysian sauces. So these are our best sellers. This is the satay marinade and the peanut sauce. And what's really interesting about these two products is that lots of people think satay means a peanut sauce, but it doesn't. Satay literally translates to skewered barbecued meat, and that's what the marinade would go on that, and then it's served with a peanut dipping sauce on the side. Talking about a different culture and bringing people together, like what more do we need in this world than people to come together and like love each other for our differences? And even if it's as small as having a bit of chili sauce from a different country, that's already one step closer to some kind of acceptance and learning. So that's our our plan, our mission, our goal.
Welcome to Kitchen Tales. This is our podcast where we talk to local business owners, we talk about our local businesses, and we chat to our friends, and we just have a bit of fun. How are you, Rona?
I'm good. I'm a lot better than last week.
Yeah, it's feeling much better now.
And look at us, we're in exactly the same colour again.
I think people would think that we are actually matching. I've worn the same dress because I like it, and it's starting to be winter. I realise I don't have much winter clothes. How do people dress? I mean, we have to actually get Caroline, who was here last week, to get us some clothes.
Yes, I do. I've got so many summer clothes, but winter I'm suffering. I need more clothes.
Me too. And I need to find a new coat. And it's too many things. And I'm just like, because we're always in the kitchen and it's hot. So I don't necessarily think about things that I'm going to wear.
Yeah.
And then it's when I come out.
I just wear t-shirts and jeans and
jumpers.
Jumpers. Yeah. I ruin all my jumpers actually when I'm cooking
Just
as well.
all the time.
Yes, yeah. How's business? How's everything?
Business has been good. Yeah.
Yes.
So I've managed to book in a couple parties. So
Good.
Christmas parties. So I've got a few clients that they don't really want to spend too much money going to restaurants and things like that. So they're actually having a Christmas party in the office.
Great.
So it's a nice alternative way, and it's a great way to bring people back to the office. So I think everyone's working from home now. So if you say to people there's food, everyone comes to the office.
Yeah.
So I've got a few of those. So I'm just putting some menus together so that it works in an office setting. Good. And just doing that. How about you?
Good. Yes, lots of Christmas annual parties coming up actually.
Yeah.
Had some shoot lunches as well and dinners. It's been really, I suppose it's a busy time now, and everything is coming in last minute as well. Yeah.
I mean, we spoke about it a few weeks ago that it might seem like you don't have enough jobs over Christmas, and then everyone comes on last minute.
Yeah. So it's good. It's all good. Yeah, just really busy and thinking about Christmas food and mince pie making and loads of mince pies to make.
A lot of them. I started making some frangipane mince pies, and I can't go back.
Yeah.
So it's literally like just stopped with frangipane.
Yes.
So so anyone who's got a nut allergy, I might not be able to make any mince pies this year.
No, but they're different. They're nice. They really are delicious, aren't they?
Because right.
Yes.
Yeah. So we've got some more guests today. Today we are joined by my friends Sue and Kat, who run their business Makan Malaysia. How are you guys today?
We're good.
Hi.
You guys are not quiet.
You're so stiff all of a sudden. Like, can we move?
Hi, Kat. Are you Kat?
Girls, Kat and Sue. So I said to someone the other day when you guys told me that you've had people that call you Katsu.
Yeah.
So Kat and Sue. So if you can tell us who's Kat and who's Sue.
I'm Kat. I am the tall one.
Wow, we're starting there. I'm Sue. I'm the friendly one.
So you are the dynamic duo that have started this amazing business, Makan Malaysia. So tell us a bit more about your business and how you guys started.
I mean, first and foremost, we are eaters.
Yes.
We've always been eaters. We've known each other a very long time. Too long?
Yeah. I think we had our 20th friendiversary last month.
Yes.
Celebrated with a bottle of
Congratulations.
Thank you. Although we weren't friends for like a year, so I don't know if it's counted.
Plus minus.
And then, I mean, it was a dream to do a food business at some point together, and it happened.
Yeah, we first started by doing supper. Well, firstly, Malaysian food is really hard. Well, when we moved to the UK, it was really hard to find here. And we also didn't know how to cook any of the dishes because in Malaysia and KL, where we're from, the city, food is so accessible that we would go out all the time. You never really cook at home. So we moved here and we were like, oh, crap. What is lemongrass?
Yeah, how are we going to get these flavors? And also being students, you can't eat out all the time. Can't afford to buy like, I guess, the exotic ingredients, which were a lot more expensive. And we were like, okay, we got to figure this out somehow.
And yeah, we just started cooking, and then we thought like, hey, let's try and start a business. Like, let's try feeding different people, see if anyone even likes it. Is it just us and our memories that's for us, and that's okay too. But then we started hosting supper clubs, and then that went really well.
Well, before that, we had our friends over.
Yeah.
And we gave them like little feedback forms. And we were like,
That's lovely. So little tasters.
Yeah. It was a proper survey questionnaire, and at the bottom it was, how much would you pay for this experience? And then I think that really made all our friends awkward. Some people put like £1,000, and but yeah, so with that very good data, we decided to start a business.
Really non-biased data.
Love that. What were you guys doing beforehand? Before you started your business?
So I did chemistry at uni, so I was in science.
I didn't know that.
You did not?
No?
I am a real nerd and I love it. And actually, I really miss science and chemistry. The other day we were on the tube and I think the guy opposite me was reading some chemistry. He was like marking a paper or something. And I was trying so hard to like look at what he was writing, but obviously not.
I was trying to pretend not to know her because
I
staring at this poor man.
And I even like leaned forward to like... Yeah, it didn't work. Loved it. Yeah, I really miss it. I really miss it, to be honest.
Yeah. And how about you, Karen?
I was working for an interior design company, buying things. I still buy things.
I should have nipped that.
You both sound very different, but you're very close.
Yes.
Which is lovely, and that's why it obviously works together.
Yeah, I mean, it means that the business runs really well because we just do what we like to do best. But also it means that sometimes there is like friction if there's like a disagreement on like where to spend money or what should we prioritize today, because I think what I'm doing is more important. She thinks what she's doing more important.
Yeah.
But in the reality is it's all important.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest part.
So you come to a compromise and...
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors.
Yes.
Love it. Yeah.
Or who gets to the card first.
Yeah.
So starting off from supper clubs, and then I met you guys at market initially, and then I actually came to your supper club.
Which market did you
it
mean?
was the market house in Reading, the one near the old post office. What was it called? Market
The market house, yeah.
Yeah, market house, yeah. So you ran a supper club
Yeah,
there
the vegan supper
in
club.
2019.
Yes.
And I actually came
That
with
was-
one of my friends, Annie.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because it felt like a date. We were chatting. So me and Annie, so we were chatting online because she had started her sort of food blog and Instagram page, which is called Love, Food and Wine.
Yeah.
So we were chatting through there. We were like, oh, shall we meet up? So it was our first date.
Oh,
So you never met
Meeting
her
up there.
before?
No, I'd never met her.
Oh.
We decided to book this supper club. That was our first time actually meeting. And then we sat down next to a couple,
yes.
Kevin and Alison.
For like
And the four of us, we've actually become really good friends, and we started like a foodies group. So we all go out to eat every few months together. So that was literally 7 years ago, almost.
It's lovely.
But that's
so good.
amazing because that's exactly what Malaysian food is about. Like
Yeah.
the Malaysian culture is like community over food sort of thing, and everyone just gathers around the food table and like we all go out to eat. So it's just so nice that it's real.
It is real.
What about Annie? Yeah, and her page. Oh gosh, she went. Yeah, I met her ages ago at a different supper club. Like, wow.
Yeah, and that's how
Wow.
we met, because she sort of told me a little bit more about you guys. And yeah, we actually sat next to your partner and his family. So they were your takeaways.
I
So
forgot he was there.
His sister was there. His sister was there, and his mum. So I was sitting right next to
That was one
his
of the
mum.
most challenging supper clubs we've ever done. It was an 8-course vegan supper club at £50. It was a hard sell because people aren't that open, and the kitchen setup.
We were so far away from the table.
It was really hard.
It was, yeah. I mean, we did. we do a lot of stuff where we're getting over our heads. But
But that's
we all do.
We don't. You didn't show that to us.
I was hiding in the
Afterwards,
kitchen.
We broke
we
down
talked
after.
about you. Yeah.
It was really tough.
Yeah. So how did you move on from doing the supper clubs to then doing markets? Were you doing markets beforehand?
Around the same time.
At the same time, yeah.
Yeah, markets and supper club were just to try and get our like brand and name out there, get people eating more Malaysian food and seeing like in Reading there's not much diversity in food anyway, so I think it was a real nice welcome to have a different cuisine.
Our markets were good because then we could talk to people, because where Malaysian food is so niche, people don't automatically go for it, but when you're there you can convince people, give them a little taste, and then you get them hooked. So it was really good to do those. And then what was it? Oh yeah, obviously the big lockdown happened.
Yep.
We've all been there.
Yep.
And then we decided to do the nationally delivered frozen
Ready
meals essentially, so we could keep working, keep feeding people, and it just
that was
You
wild.
saved us.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a good thing.
We had
to
a
do.
lot of your
Lockdown.
pounds during
Yeah.
lockdown.
it was
that was crazy. That was a huge step for us because our business grew way faster than what we were ready for, and on reflection a lot more than we could cope with. In those times we were getting up and starting at 8 a.m. and finishing at 4 a.m. Not even joking, like the sun was about to come up, we could hear the birds twinkling, and we were like, oh, let's go in her. And I think most sane people at that point would be like, let's hire or let's change something, but we were like, oh no, let's just carry on.
honestly, we couldn't really hire at the time as well. It was
that's
just a weird time in the world, to be honest. We weren't sure what we were doing or anything, so we just do it.
Do.
And you were doing it well. Because that's the thing. I think that was the making of your business, so to speak.
Yes.
Doing all those moves. Because I remember ordering some food to be sent to some of my friends. We had some food sent to us, and that was feeding us for like 3 days, because I was doing the same as you.
Yes.
Being up 8 till 4 a.m. So I didn't have time to cook. So I was having some of your food. So with that, I know you've already moved on from doing a lot more of that, but I wanted to talk about how you managed to get things done. Because I remember you getting some tons of packaging being delivered, showing pictures of it. Like, how does it actually work to do like some fresh food that you make and then getting delivered? How does that process work?
So we tapped into the local Reading community and asked friends, and we went online and did research, because we were like, it's possible, surely it's possible. And essentially cook, blast chill, and then vacuum seal for freshness, because you need it to stay, by the time you deliver it to people, you need it to still be fresh. And then just a good courier and well insulated boxes.
Yeah, and I guess what most people don't know is that when you vac pack something, it generally gives food at least 10 days.
I think that was a bit of a challenge at the beginning, because people were like, it was still quite a new concept to receive like a meal in a bag in the post.
I think one of our friends said like, run down through the post box, huh? And I was like, yeah.
And so
you'll see.
Yeah, we did need to kind of not educate, but explain. Actually, no, this is the best way for you to receive your food. Because people were like, I don't get it. Like, what is this bag of food in front of me? So that was part of the journey, but we got there.
You did.
Yeah, once they open up, put it in the oven.
They were also like, it's not enough, because when you vac pack it gets really tight, like those vacuum bags when you hoover your clothes for winter or whatever. They're like, it's so small, and then you cook it and they're like, oh actually it's loads.
They don't know that we're overfeeders, and our friends were like plus size, I would say.
Yeah, they really were. Yeah, because some of it, like, the portion for 2 was actually a portion for 4.
Yes. Not good for our profit making. So these are all lessons we learn now.
I remember the fritters that you used to do. They were humongous. When I think about the process that you guys were doing to make those. Yeah. So what are you guys doing now?
So now we have launched a range of Malaysian sauces. Ooh, do you want to hold this?
Oh, yep. Sorry.
So these are our best sellers. This is the satay marinade and the peanut sauce. And what's really interesting about these two products is that lots of people think satay means a peanut sauce, but it doesn't. Satay literally translates to skewered meat and the skewered barbecued meat, and that's what the marinade would go on that, and then it's served with a peanut dipping sauce on the side. Now obviously anyone can eat anything how they wish, so I think when that dish had traveled over to the UK, it was kind of mixed up and muddled into this like curry, almost like a wet dish.
Yeah.
But traditionally, it's not like that. They're two separate things.
So we do have people who come to us and say, "Oh, we can't have your satay because I'm allergic to peanuts." And we're like, "No, you're good. Don't worry. Whole new world."
And the best thing about these sauces is that it goes with anything. So if whatever you already eat and buy in your food shop, these will go with it. And I think that's the whole point of our Malaysian food range. It's like giving people a way to eat more flavors and more differently, but without having to necessarily learn new or difficult skills. So this is just a couple of our sauces. We also have a wok sauce, which is stir fry sauce. We have a range of sambals and
which are chili sauces. So different, they're all very different flavors, different heat levels. And I think this one is your favorite, right, Kelly? I see you eyeing it.
That literally lasts about 3 days in my house because I edited everything.
Yeah. And that's what we want, just like to make meal times more fun, but also introduce a bit of Malaysian flavor to people's lives. Because, I mean, obviously it's the best cuisine in the world.
Yeah, it is. I think it is. Yeah, it is.
Like,
I
it's
love
definitely
it.
up there. But it's just not in everybody's life yet.
Yeah.
So we're just...
And deeper than that, like talking about a different culture and bringing people together, like what more do we need in this world than people to come together and like love each other for our differences? And even if it's as small as having a bit of chili sauce from a different country, that's already one step closer to some kind of acceptance and learning about that. So that's our our plan, our mission, our goal.
Oh, I'm just smiling. I'm just so happy because like what you're talking about, I get the pleasure to actually see it happening in person because we help each other out on a few of our events, and I've helped you on your events. Just seeing the range of different people that come to enjoy your sauces when you have like, you know, so in the morning when we go to Blue Tin, it's breakfast roti with eggs and bacon, which is very much British, but then people add these sauces to their breakfast, and it's just so amazing seeing how excited people get, how you get repeat customers where people are like, oh, last time I had the anchovy, this time I want to try the peanut sauce.
And what's great is that people are now knowing stuff about Malaysia. They're like, oh yeah, last time I had this, I'm going to try this. Or when I traveled that time, I had this. Oh, but I didn't pick this. And it's really interesting to hear different stories and how we often forget that when we're in our own lives that actually we're all kind of connected in some way. Like lots of our customers have a tie to Malaysia, whether it's their like uncles, daughters, someone
like their dad was stationed there in the war. You know, there's so many like little things. It's just nice to like have
bring
those
that out.
stories.
Yeah,
Malaysia is everywhere, but like just finding it. And I'd say like the breakfasts are great as a gateway to that, because and then you start to have conversations with people, and it's just really nice.
And food brings people together, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. So it's such an easy way to actually cook. So for people who are really, really busy, to add your sauces to marinate. Do you have to marinate the sauce overnight, or is it just a quick hour in the fridge?
Overnight is always better. Like the longer the better, I would say. But the flavor's all there, so it's all good. And what we didn't realize, because no one told us before we started, is that actually Malaysian food is really hard to cook because everything requires a paste and like, a lot of ingredients, and so we're doing all the hard.
literally.
We just add it.
Yes,
exactly.
Which is wonderful. What's the most popular sauce that you sell?
That's this one. That's their peanut sauce. And what's really special about this, it's that it's really dark in color because we use red skin peanuts that we roast first until it's almost burnt, and then we grind it down, and that's what really gives its like rich depth of flavor. We then cook it off with like shallots, garlic, tamarind, and like gula melaka, which is a coconut sugar from a specific town in Malaysia, and it just gives this like lovely rounded flavor. So this is great. I often have it as like a tofu curry. I would just stir fry some tofu until it's brown on the outside, add a bit of water to this, mix it in, and eat it with rice. It's like the best thing ever. But you can also like put a bowl, salad, wrap, stir fries,
Anything.
as you wish.
Yes.
Yeah, all of them. I think that's what I like, is that all your sauces, you can have them any way that you like, as a dip, which is like, you know, part of how you write it. So many people have actually, what does Makan actually mean? I mean, I know what it means, but for a lot
You should by now.
what does Makan mean?
Makan translates to eat in Malay, and it took us a while to come up with the name. Obviously, alliteration, Makan Malaysia, great. But I mean, that's or we want people to like not just eat Malaysian food, but eat the culture and like what it all means to us. And it's partly like the education of it as well, I think is what we want.
And it's also like we're from that part of the world where we don't ask how are you, we ask have you eaten. So it's like makan, like it means like it can mean like have you eaten, or can it mean like are you hungry? Like, so you can also just say like makan.
We use it a lot in our vocabulary.
So that all
I'm going to start saying that.
Right, exactly. That's a way, because I think everyone always wants to eat. It's a good way. So even if you don't know the language, that's all you need to say.
And then the same with the word drink as well, which is minum. So often we go makan, no, minum. Yeah, minum. So it's,
You never say no to makan, would you?
Both.
It's like a teenage language, actually.
One syllable, one word, and it can mean
Yes.
it can mean everything.
That's amazing. So is this what you're now focusing your energy and time on, doing the sauces and the sauce ranges? Yeah.
Yes, so our plans are to scale these bad boys up. At the moment, we're stocked at lots of local farm shops and artisan delis, but we really want to target like maybe the bigger retailers. So that's like the Whole Foods and the Ocado and Waitrose kind of range. We don't see this as a no, we do see this as, I don't know what I was going to say there. What do we see it as?
It's a premium sauce range.
That's
because of the ingredients and the work that goes into it. So we're not sure that's necessarily like mass market, but it definitely has space in like those bigger retail areas.
But then once Malaysian food becomes more common and more like demand for it increases, then the possibilities are endless, really. Because I can see like maybe a bigger company taking it on. And I mean, we already see it. Like, for example, Pringles has a Malaysian
rendang flavor.
And I was like,
Is it? Oh.
Yeah. Or like Itsu has a Malaysian, like, what's it called?
Satay
Pot.
noodles.
It just doesn't make sense. Like, but for us, it's a sign that these bigger companies are seeing a trend, or so people are wanting it. There is demand. And instead of knowing how to meet it nicely or like appropriately, they're just chucking these like buzzwords at. And so for us, that's frustrating, but at the same time, it's kind of good because we can enter the market with something that's actually legit.
Exactly.
And
M&S would be an amazing one.
Yeah.
Because I've recently seen, because I shop in M&S quite a lot, and I've recently seen from us doing like the different sandwiches, they're really tapping into a lot of the Asian markets. So in all the shops now, they used to have like quite a big range of different like sauces and marinades, and they've got a smaller range, but their Asian one has grown. So they now do a kick-up mayonnaise because they never used to.
Yum.
Yeah, they do that. I think they've got a rendang now.
Wow.
If I look, I think so. But I think there might be someone to try and get there somehow with all the people you're working in. So if you're living in M&S, we've been trying with M&S.
Because we have been talking about M&S for quite a while with all their sandwiches. So
We've been, like they're on our top list of shops that we shop in. So I see this fitting really well within their range. And looking at your branding, have you actually ever gone into shops and tried to put your sauces next to their ones?
100%. I move it all the time and pop it on there. Sorry, guys. Sorry, wait.
Make sure. Can you do that in M&S around here? They're keeping. You see how much this fits in because the branding really fits in. Yeah, I've been meaning to say this to you guys, but it's only the other day when I went in buying something else. I was like, this would fit right next to this.
Yeah. And we leave it there.
Go in, take a picture. Take a picture and then let M&S know. Let M&S know. Yeah. So I know you do a little bit of catering as well. Not a little bit, a lot of catering. So you cater for weddings and stuff. Is that still going to be part of your business, or how are you looking to do that?
Yeah, we want to keep it on, maybe not as intensely as we have been. The catering's always fun, especially the weddings.
Especially when we're good to go abroad.
This little... fun little tattoo I got the last wedding. But yeah, I mean, it's taken us France.
Also, I can't believe you still have that on because mine's washed off. You're disgusting.
I'm going to spell that out. They're just such nice things to do. Everyone's always so like happy to see you, and everyone's there for a good time.
Yeah.
And
eating your food.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice to see the food out in action, opposed to just in the jar.
Yeah.
And it's we've been fortunate enough that our couples have had international weddings as well. So we've been able to travel to France, to Ireland and Scotland, and cook there. And what an experience. Aside from the logistics that Kat plans, and I just rock up for a good time. Yeah, it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So
And you do it. So all these sauces, question I meant to ask earlier, do you cater for dietary requirements for some of them? How do you guys work it out? So if you talk, how many products are in your range right now? If you can just explain what's vegan, gluten-free, if you have that would be really good for people to know, I think.
Yeah, we have 8 products in the range at the moment, plus 1 which is launching soon. And the idea is that we want to make it as accessible to as many people as possible. So we try to cover as many dietary bases as we can. Shall I explain the chili sauces and you do the rest? Okay. So our chili sauces, we have 3 types. One is vegan and gluten-free. They're all gluten-free, actually. One is anchovy, which is your one, which has fish. And then we have one which is a shrimp one. So, we wanted to make sure we definitely had a vegan one, which is one we actually started making first because it's got so much of the Malaysian flavour in there. We just wanted to share that with everybody.
And then in terms of our cooking paste, they're all vegan. All apart from one is gluten-free, which is the wok sauce, which is our soy sauce. But we are trying to make that one gluten-free as well. So we...
Yeah, you cover quite a lot of those. Yeah, I think that's really good to know because obviously today we're just showing the peanut sauce and satays, and some people will be like, oh, everything has gone nuts. So I thought it's quite important to just show that, it covers quite a big range of people. So if you were today, if someone says, right, we want to be able to stock your products, where would you see your products being sold if you had to choose 2 places? I know that's a hard one. Where would you like to see your products?
I'm going to say Whole Foods.
Oh, yeah, that's sexy. That's a good one.
M&S as well.
We're going to have to, I think.
So Whole Foods and M&S. Well, I'm speaking into existence. That happens for you guys. And then you guys can do it. So how do you guys fund all of this? Because to me, I know a little bit about food production from working for a food manufacturing company a few years ago. It's expensive.
Yes.
How are you guys able to come up with a range where you've got 8, soon to be 9 products? How are you financing this?
It's hard.
Yeah. Well, actually, 8, interesting that you say 8 because 8 is a lot. And actually a lot of the consistent feedback we've had over the years that it's too much and it's giving people a bit of choice. Choice fatigue, is that right? But we can't cut it down because each sauce has its place and they're all important. Anyway, funding wise, it is difficult. And I think what's the biggest thing that helps us is that we kind of have really good relationships with the people that we work with in terms of like our suppliers and our clients as well. So there's always a bit of negotiation that can happen there. But also with our event catering, I would say at this specific time, our event catering is what's funding the
sauce business. Yes, but we are trying to raise funding soon so we can give more. I guess so build it more.
So if there are any investors out there who are looking to raise money, I'll send you our pitch deck.
Or just our PayPal account is fine.
Yeah, I think that's quite important to say because it's like, as you grow, sometimes you do need that funding. So like, it's not always just easy to say we're going to take a bank loan or anything. So getting some investors to come in and help and support, that might be a good thing.
Yes, definitely.
Well, when you guys have all that, send us the information.
Yes,
we might have some listeners that might want to invest in you. So.
Sure, we will.
Yeah. So
we'll pay it back in sauces.
I like that.
Or come over, we'll actually cook for you guys. We'll do one more.
The sauces are really good. Well, honestly, it's been absolute pleasure catching up with you guys. Can you tell us more about what other thing that you guys would want to do for your business other than seeing all this happen? What is the vision, the long-term vision?
Oh, that's such a nice question. I think a theme that we've talked about is about community. So we would just love our sauces to be part of, not specifically our sauces, but Malaysian food part of everybody's language. It would be great to one day say like, oh yeah, having roti canai for breakfast, and it to not be weird or it to not be like, oh, what's that? Like, I
think it's not like putting Malaysian food on the map because Malaysian food is on the map. It's just spreading that we're so at the moment it's so dominated with a lot of different cuisines and people are like, oh, Malaysian food, that's like Thai food or that's like Chinese food, and it's like it shouldn't be compared to anything. It is its own cuisine and it's a really good one. So we just want it to be like, part of the everyday vocabulary, I think.
Yeah, I love that. And I think you guys will make it happen.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
you.
Before we finish the podcast, we're always asking guests what they're having for dinner. So, Kat, what are you having for dinner tonight?
Oh, it's hard. Might have pasta again. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, baby.
Pasta is always a good idea.
Pesto. Pesto.
How about you, Sue?
I'm having congee. I've had a bit of a belly ache the past couple of days. So congee is like a savory rice porridge, and it's made with our ginger and garlic sauce, white pepper, salt, rice, and then just cook that up, and a bit of soy sauce on top, and it's delicious.
Maybe I should have said something more on brand.
Keeping it real.
You probably eat it all the time, though, I suppose. It's nice for you to have something different, isn't it? Yeah.
How about you, Rena?
I've got some chicken, and I'm hoping I might have one of these sauces that I can actually marinate this afternoon.
There's something for that.
I'm actually going to make a stir fry. I mean, we do this at least once a week with Oyo range because it makes my life so easy. So we literally add the garlic and ginger, and then we add a little bit of the soy sauce and the wok sauce, and then we have some sambal on the side. And I think today we're just doing a veggie one and might add some tofu or something to it.
Nice.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Sounds
that's what we're
delicious.
having. Yeah.
Can we come over?
No, you can't, because you take all my sauces.
Thank you for joining us, you two.
Thank you.
Now, for the listeners or people who are watching, where can people find you?
The best place to get our sauces is makanmalaysia.co.uk. And the best place to keep up to date is our Instagram, which is Makan Malaysia UK. Yay!
Thank you very much. And thank you so much for all those that are watching and listening to us. You can find us at kitchen.tales, and you can find us on YouTube and all platforms you can find a podcast. Thank you.